Hi, my name is Suzanne Ensman. Thanks for joining me today. Today I'm going to cover how to create an iCivics account for teachers. Last video I created was for students, and if you haven't seen that one first, you do want to watch that. That one was called Create an iCivics Account. If you don't know where to locate it, simply go to YouTube and find my channel, Suzanne Ensman, or iCivics might have it on their channel by now also. But you want to go and watch that video. When you get to the point where it says here on the screen, where it says student or teacher, you're simply going to select the teacher one. I like you to watch it from the student's perspective so you can see exactly what the student goes through also. But at this point forward, I'll take you through from the teacher's perspective, but make sure you watch that original video. If you want, I'll pause now and you can go watch that video and then come back with me. Ready? Okay. So at this point, I'm going to assume you watched the original video. And at this point, we're going to simply select teacher to log into iCivics. So let me take it from there with you. Now we're on the iCivics website. And you've already selected teacher and you've created your account. Now we're going to log in and select My iCivics. Okay. And when you go into iCivics, you can see here's your avatar and your points, etc. If you are not logged in as a teacher, it's not going to allow you to create classes. Okay, so you have to be logged in as a teacher in order to create classes. So let's see here. Here I do not have an option to create a class. I only have an option to join a class. So now I know I'm in as a student, as my student persona. So I'm going to log out for the moment. And I will log back in. Okay, now let's try it and go into my iCivics account. And here I see my avatar and my classes up here. And when I select classes, I see now I have the option to create a new class. So now I know I'm logged in as a teacher. So I'm going to do that now, create a new class. And I encourage you to do the same. And you can create your class name, whatever it might be, civics. Let's go. School Civics course. Okay, from date you can make it a certain term date, whatever dates you like. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Okay. You can disable Facebook like and comment count, or you can keep it in. Let the students engage and share what they're learning with each other, with their friends and family. Let it spread. Let the learning spread. And the password. For my students, I'm going to give them a password. Okay. And enable a discussion if I'd like a discussion. Okay, and here's my class code that I'm going to be giving them. That's automatically generated. And I can add a little bit of information about my class. If I scroll down here, I'm going to select Save, but I want to remember that class code. I'm going to copy it. I think it gives it to me at the end also. Okay. Let's see if it allows me to copy it now. Yeah, and it does. Good. Okay, so I'm going to copy that. I know it has a 2 at the end. Okay, and now if I were to go in as my student, or when my students go in, and I see that they don't like this password, so let's put in some more numbers maybe. We'll save. Oh, and I have to, it's requiring me to add a description. Okay, so this course is about, and I'll complete that later. Now I'll save. Okay, so I want to save my class code, and now when my students log in, they're going to go and select join. So they'll have the option to join. So let's go back to my iCivics. And when they go to classes, they will now have the option to join a class, just like we do, and put the code in and select join. Okay, now it's not going to work for me here because I'm going in as a teacher. But when your students do that, they'll be able to join your class, and that's where you can set up within that course discussion boards. You can also watch and see exactly the games that they participate in, the discussions that they participate in, and you can see if they're sharing and a whole wealth of information. But now you know how to create a class in iCivics. Thanks for joining me today.